sounds well. We're here at McKINNON. Of course, they have their singing every second Saturday. Starts at 6:30. We're sponsored by East Hardware there at Tennessee Ridge, Signatory Healthcare Bureau, Houston County Drug Alliance, Traditions First Bank. We hope y'all enjoy the show tonight.
Just one,
Get ready to get started here.
Test. There he goes. Hello.
All right, Patrick. Check. Oh, I got a little bit. Go ahead. That sound all right out there? Loud enough? Good enough? Come on. Hello. Check. Check. There we go. Hello.
Took a woman's touch. Well, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight?
Right.
All right. Well, y'all are in for a special treat. These are some friends of mine that I've known one of these old boys for a number of years. We've picked quite a bit, and I asked him if he'd bring his group down here tonight and entertain you all. So get your hands together and make welcome, if you would. We have Kenny Vaughn and the Commentators.
Thank you.
So you want to sit here with me, right? All right, we're going to do a little Buck Owens here to start us off. Y'all ready?
Well, the sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Love's gonna live here again. Ain't gonna be where they were before. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. I hear birds singing, I hear bells ring. Love's gonna live here again. I hear bees humming, I know good times coming. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again.
Patrick, you want to turn me down a little bit?
That's on the singing?
Yeah, I was a little bit loud.
All right, I'm going to try to... Try it now.
The harmony should never be louder than the lead.
Figure something out. Get you... just like that over. Move yours. This is good.
There we go.
All right. Yeah.
Back to D again,
Yeah, we're going to do one.
John Duncan's gonna sing us one here now. It's called Bring It On Down to My House.
Little five wheels tune here. Bring it on down to my house, honey, ain't nobody home but me. Bring it on down to my house, I need company. Well, we ain't good looking and we don't dress fine. The way we whip it is a hanging crime. Bring it on down to my house, honey, ain't nobody home but me.
Thank you, John Duncan there. We're going to take turns, let everybody sing one. Patrick's going to sing one for us. Dang me.
Oh, shoot, I might have to swap up places with you. Don't mind, baby. Yeah. Y'all having some fun time picking and grinning in McKinnon? I just wanted to say that all day when I was thinking about it. Yep. Well, now here I sit a high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool to live like this. Out all night and running wild. Got a woman sitting home with a month-old child. So dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Well, then would you wait for me? Well, now here I sit drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds of vodka and I bought 5. Spent the groceries and half the rent, like $14.27. So dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Well, now would you wait for me? They say that roses is red, violet is purple, sugar's sweet, so is maple syrup. I'm the 7th, that 7th son. My there was a pistol, I'm a son of a gun. I said, dang me, they all take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you wait for me?
Patrick Smith.
Vocals up.
I'll be there.
All right.
I'll be there.
All right.
C, it's in C.
John's going to do another one for us. Who does this one, John?
Ray Price.
Ray Price. These guys hardly ever heard of Ray Price before we started doing this stuff.
Hey, the host of that, yeah. Host of The Price is Right, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
John Duncan.
There ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze strong enough to blow me. I never have seen a river that's too wide. There ain't no jail tight enough to lock me. There ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. So love me if you're ever gonna love me. I never have seen a road too rough to ride. Ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to slow me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Come on, Kenny. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, his a little louder. It seems like, I don't know. Patrick?
Kenny?
Let's set him up, Joe.
All right, let's see what we got here. Might have to replace this with their part.
I'm glad I picked this one over here. I ain't got to move
All
around.
right, we're going to do something a little bit newer. This is from about 1970 something. You know, a little cutting edge for us here. Let's see.
They got a vintage controller, 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank Lefty in their Speed 24. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. Playing E.T., I'm gonna play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of that old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. Well, all my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they heard it every night since you walked away. Every morning they're replacing old B-24, 'cause every night I run the needle through Walk in the Flow. Every night I run the needle through Walk in the Flow. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. Playing E.T., I'm gonna play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of that old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Flow.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Whenever she's ready.
Bo, would you like to come up here and do us some singing?
A little bit of old Loretta.
Low ready. Bo, get this wherever you need it there.
Well, they just did some Ernest Tubb there, and so I think I need to do some Loretta, don't you? Being that she sang with him. She started out with him before Conway Twitty, you know.
Really?
She was the best looking of the three of them, definitely.
Pardon?
She was the best looking of the three of them you mentioned.
She was the best looking of the three? Okay. Let's see. Let's go up. That was in C, wasn't it, boys?
C.
Did we do that? Get up here.
Hey, Kenny, you want to get on that one?
I don't know if this is... Put new strings on her today, so... You left me for the bright lights of the town. A country girl set out to see the world. Remember when those city lights shine down? That big old moon shines on your Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
bring great riches home to me. I need no diamond rings or fancy pearls. Just bring yourself, you're all I'll ever need. That's good enough for this blue Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl. Just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
All right, who wants to sing after her?
I don't.
Do the murder song, shall we?
Hey,
I think that
murder
was
song.
an A, wasn't it?
Hey.
We rehearsed the other night. Can you tell? Does it show we rehearsed? We hope so. But I said, well, we need to do us a killing song, and Patrick was all for that one.
I'm a big fan of it. I mean, no, I'm not kidding.
He's a big fan of them killing songs. So.
I kill bugs. Does that count?
Yes, Patrick kills bugs for a living. He really does. Yeah. All you got to do is look at these great big old number 12s or 13 over here. Pick them boots up, son. Let me see. See? Cockroach killers. There you go. I think I've done this one before down here. Sarah Perkle wrote it. She's out of East Tennessee. Great songwriter. And it's a killing song that has a little bit of a groove to it. Imagine that. It's not one of them slow, morbid ones that gets on with it. I swallowed a bug. Oh no. Kill it, Patrick.
Hey, I'm not on the clock.
Okay. Sorry about that. You thought it didn't show. You thought I didn't know you had a woman on the side for quite a while. I prayed to God above to help me win back your love, but my jealousy was eating me alive. So dig my grave in the red clay, darling, high up on the hill and in the sun. I'm gonna end my life today, I'll go to hell anyway. I can no longer live with what I've done. Dig it. I took your hand for life, I've been a faithful, loving wife. You just couldn't save your love for only me. Now that your vows have proved untrue, it's the least that you could do to make my resting place the way I wish to be. So dig my grave in the red clay, darling, high up on the hill and in the sun. I'm gonna end my life today, I'll go to hell anyway. I can no longer live with what I've done. You wanna take a bit? Oh, your other love is gone. You can't have us either one. I went to see the girl that caused my heart to break. And now the one you thought so fair with the shiny raven hair lies at the bottom of that old rock quarry lake. So dig my grave in the red clay, darling, high up on the hill and in the sun. I'm gonna end my life today, I'll go to hell anyway. I can no longer live with what I've done. I can no longer live with what I've done. Everybody likes them killing songs. Bob, we would be honored if you'd come up and pick a couple up here with us tonight. You gonna come do that? I come all the way down here to hear you sing too. I know you's gonna be here. Okay. I wanted to say tonight we've got some really good old country music picking here tonight with these guys and with Bob up here. The way country music used to be, and as far as I'm concerned, nobody asked my opinion, but that never stopped me from giving it the way country music still ought to be. Come on up this way, Bob. Yeah, the way it should be. That's all right. What are we doing up here?
One or two donations.
Oh.
Gas money.
Oh, yeah. There. Yeah, now the places we play usually has a waitress, and we say, y'all be good to your waitresses tonight. So there's a ring. There's a ring. A little bit of. I'll talk a little bit softer. How's that? We'll turn the volume down just a tad. Do you know what the volume is on this?
Maybe just a fraction of the volume.
On this one, turn the volume down.
Go right ahead. It's new to us anyway. We're used to just playing acoustic.
There we go. I've always said that us older folks, we know how to take care of the gadgets, and these young folks know how to take care of the gidgets. Just a little. Whoops, there you go. Whoops. It's right here. All right, y'all know this man. I don't have to give him no introduction. This is Bob, sings country music like nobody ever heard it. Y'all give him a big hand.
Play on Eddie Hall. Y'all like Eddie Hall? Oh, yeah. In the key of D. D? D or D? D. No.
Yeah, just a little love to go a long way, and you make me happy the rest of my day. Put your arms around me, not to or just a little love to go a long way, like we did. I done missed the word. Yeah, I forgot the word there. All day.
That's all right.
Yeah, let you be.
Just start over. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah, Bob don't need to feel bad about that. That happens to me all the time. The other day I started a conversation with my wife, forgot what I was going to say before I started.
You want your word to be D to an E.
Hang up.
No. You'll be all right.
It's supposed to be right up here.
It's all right. Just start it over. Start it over. You sing it 100 times.
Ever since that time began, love has ruled the world. Even Adam set the pace, started in the world. I met you and now I know that you're the one for me. So come on back and you will plainly see that just a little love will go a long way, and you make me happy the rest of my day. Put your arms around me and on your sleigh, for just a little love will go a long way. I don't believe you really know how much that I love you. 'Cause if you did, you'd come on back, make my dreams come true. Your eyes, your lips, your loving kisses, linger yet. I'll forgive, but please don't you forget that just a little love will go a long way, and you make me happy the rest of my day. Put your arm around me and I'll be playing, for just a little love will go a long way.
just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I called her number by mistake today. She thinks I still care. Oh, she's happy thinking I still need her. I hope that silly notion brings her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so sweet? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I called her number by mistake today. She thinks I still care. Just because I make the same old where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I hear her name and go all to pieces. She thinks I still care. Oh, if she's happy thinking I still need her. I hope that silly notion brings her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I make the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I hear her name and go all to pieces. Oh, she thinks I still care. Oh, she thinks I still care. I'm gonna do one for Mike now. That's a Gear E. It's an old song. Like it way back there in Jimmy Rogers. All around the water, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He said, if you got money, I'll see that you don't walk. Well, I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. He said, get off your railroad
I dearly love. The wide open spaces all around me, the moon and the stars up above. Nobody seems to want me harder than me. I'm on my way from Frisco, heading back to Dixieland. My pocketbook is empty, and my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away, waiting for a train. You're late, honey, you're late. You're late, honey, you're late.
All right.
Thank you.
That was fun vocalizing there.
I like that yodeling. All right, Bob. Thank you. That was good.
I always enjoy that.
Good old songs. That's what we
Where have
like.
all the yodelers gone?
Anytime.
Anytime. He done a real fine Eddie Arnold tune there, and I like Eddie Arnold a lot too.
Something breaking in there.
Yeah, I heard, but I don't know what it is.
Any good thing.
We're going G. We're gonna start on an E chord.
Yeah, it's a G song. Anytime.
Good old Eddie Arnold tune here. Let's see. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that's the time your love for me is true. Anytime thinking about me, that's the time I'll think of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home with you. Anytime your world is lonely and you find true friends a few, anytime you see a rainbow that will prove that the storm is through, anytime, why that's the right time, anytime that all will do. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home with you. Thank you very much. Anytime. We got
Sioux City Sue.
Jesus.
Try to share this with you, of course. All right.
Kick her
Gene
off.
Autry? Who is this?
Gene Autry, yeah, that's right.
Gene Autry, the old cowboy.
Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue, your hair is red, your
beau, she said, yes, quite a few. But still I started courting my sweet Sioux City Sue. And the first time that I stole a kiss, I caught her stealing too. I'm gonna put my brand on my sweet Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue. Swap my horse and dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Well, there ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Well, there ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the donation there, too.
We were drinking downstream from the herd one time. We must have been back on fun. Yeah, you know. I don't know anybody's taking them riders. No. They make a follow up. They'll get one. Spit that have rain. All right. I think that's the hot one right there. That one. All right, that's another kind of, ain't really a cowboy song, but by George, it's out cowboy way, so let's hear it.
Abilene, Abilene, the prettiest town that I've ever seen. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. I sit alone most every night. I watch the trains pull out of sight. Don't I wish they were carrying me back to Abilene, my Abilene. Abilene, Abilene, the prettiest town that I've ever seen. The women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. Oh, pretty one there. City, there's nothing free. Ain't nothing in this town for me. Wish to the Lord that I could be in Abilene, my Abilene. Abilene, Abilene, the prettiest town that I've ever seen. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you all.
I see some familiar faces back there.
Hey, folks, how y'all doing out there? See, we make a grab from where the bring your family. George, I'm telling you. 30 days.
30 days.
30 days. You've been running around looking for this place, haven't you? Yes. I had no service. I'd have called you. Sorry. They were close. Almost everybody here has looked for this place at one time or another.
We almost went right by it.
We did go by it. We just made it back. 30 days.
30 days kid D.
Yeah.
Good old ET number here. Well, I'm gonna give you 30 days to get back home. I done talked to the gypsy woman on the telephone. She gonna send out word why hoodoo, that'll be the very thing that suits you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days. Oh, 30 days. 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. 30 days. Well, I'll see that you be back home in 30 days. Gonna send out word why hoodoo, that'll be the very thing that suits you. I'm gonna see you be back home in 30 days.
days. 30 days. Well, I'll see that you be back home in 30 days. They don't give me no consolation. I'm gonna take it to the United Nations. I'm gonna see that you be back home in 30 days. Well, I'll see that you be back home in 30 days. I do apologize, that borderline's on rock and roll there.
Say it now, say it again.
I said I apologize, that border's on rock and roll right here. I hope we didn't offend anybody.
What you say there?
They may have thought they voted on rock and roll, but they didn't get into the twist, so.
How about walking the floor over you? All right, that's a good one.
Walking the floor.
Well, I do the old switcheroo there. Another ET for you. Nothing extraterrestrial about this. It might be foreign to some folks that ain't used to it, but George, we enjoy it. So let's see here.
You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. Well, I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink and it's true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you, oh baby. Now darling, you know I love you well. I love you more than I can ever tell. I thought that you wanted me and you always would be mine. But you went and left me here, trouble on my mind. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink and it's true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. Now someday you may be lonesome too, and walking the floor is good for you. Just keep on right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Just remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink and it's true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you. I'm walking the floor over you.
Well,
How about that Patrick Smith right there?
I didn't realize the height difference in me and Kenny until I'm trying to bend over and sing down in there, man. I tell you, it feels like something a mouse would talk into almost.
Hey, come on, this is where Bo was singing out of. I didn't bring it up back for you. We're gonna take a little break. Got a cakewalk coming up here, I understand. Usually when these boys have their hats on, they're like 7 foot tall. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't wear them tonight. Didn't want to make me look too short. John Duncan with his hat on, I swear he looks like Hank Sr. And Patrick, when he's got his hat on, he looks like Hawkshaw Hawkinson. That makes me little Jimmy Dickens. Anyway, I hope everybody wins the cake.
Okay, we're gonna have.
I'm not much on leads and stuff. I'll try to let you
Yeah, but what you were doing was fine.
To make it.
Just a little more.
We've got to have something to make it stay in place.
Get the notes in?
It helps me.
Oh, it has to be G.
Get the rhythm in. That's all I do.
Somebody can sing the lead? Ask him to
Patrick can sing. Patrick can sing now.
Ask him to see if he can do it.
Yeah, going to that F. Yeah, I'm not. I'll go low on that.
Hey, no.
Bob, what do you think? Ain't pretty, so
Whenever they get back.
You're desperate, you're trying.
amen to that. Y'all hear this? What's that? Yeah.
Well, while the band is introducing themselves to each other up here, we got us a new bass player that's going to fill in for us. I guess Otis's fingers is hurting him about now. I wanted to say I was so tickled that these boys decided to come down here and pick tonight. Y'all feel the same way?
Yes.
Give them a hand if you feel the same way. We're glad they come tonight. I don't know if Kenny introduced everybody. Can I do that?
You may, sir.
All right. I wanted to let you know that the man that the band is named after is the mandolin picker, Mr. Kenny Vaughn. Y'all give him a hand right here.
KV.
Oh, I'll just introduce everybody. And Kenny, this guy right here, this is Patrick Schmidu. So y'all give him a hand.
And he's engaged, ladies. Y'all calm down.
Yeah, Patrick, let me introduce you to this man right here. Y'all shake hands, pretend like you like each other. This is John Duncan on the guitar, looking so tall.
Thank you.
And Kenny, I wanted to tell you that I don't think you look like little Jimmy Dickens. Honey, I think you look more like a young John Prine. Yes, doesn't he? He looks like John Prine to me. Woo-hoo. Of course.
I think the first time he's heard that.
I'll take little Jimmy Dickens do. I still laugh at all little Jimmy, his jokes. But anyway, we're going to have the boys come back up here and play you one more set. I'm awful glad that they come. They're good friends of mine, and I kind of drug them into this. I hope y'all have enjoyed them, and I think they've enjoyed coming down here. Y'all put your hands together and make welcome once again for Kenny Vaughn and the Commentators.
Hello, girl. All right. It's going to be Miss GCND. All right.
You take one of the picking mics there, Patrick. Is he
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll take that one. You take that one over there, Kenny.
We'll try it. I got more microphones up here and I know what to do with. We just play without microphones, so it's a little different for us. All right, another little Buck Owens song we're going to do here. Are we situated?
I think so.
All right. Woke up this morning, happy as could be. Looked out my window, what's that I see? Coming down the sidewalk, just big as day. Here comes trouble, I ain't seen it win away. Hello, trouble, come on in. Talk about heartache, where the hell you been? Ain't had no misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Make a pot of coffee, you can rest your shoes. You can tell sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. It's just a little part of the life we live. Rather have trouble not to know the love you give. Hello, trouble, come on in. Talk about heartache, where the hell you been? Ain't had no misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home.
trouble.
Yeah. Crazy on.
D, key D. Good old Ray Price number here. I tell you, I like the heck out of Ray Price. This is our little take on a number called Crazy Arms. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storm growing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. Why you're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new. For my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm so lonely all the time. Treasure dreams I had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday these crazy arms may hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new. For my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm so lonely all the time. That's why I'm so lonely all the time. Thank you.
John Duncan.
Hey, fantastic.
Hey, what do you feel like, son? Let's try some good old-fashioned thanks a lot. All right, sound good? All right. G, yeah, G. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart. That's all I got.
Hey, thanks a lot.
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. It's gonna be D.
Good old jazz number called Sit Right Down and Write Myself a Letter. All right. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'll make believe it came from you. Gonna write words so, so sweet, they're gonna knock me off of my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom, honey, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better, and I'll close it with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'll make believe it came from you. Oh, get it. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'll make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words so, so sweet, they're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom, honey, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better, and I'll close it with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'll make believe it came from you. Oh baby, I'm gonna make believe it came from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I don't know about y'all, but I think Bo ought to come up here and grace the stage a little bit with us.
I'll do something, Kenny, but I ain't on the clock, brother.
Yeah, I know. Man, a little jazzy number on that. Yeah. If I can ever figure out how to sing and then jump in on a fiddle break, I'll have it made. I ain't figured that out.
I know Patrick is off the clock, but I see a whole lot of bugs are flying around up here.
Yeah, that one that got you trying to get me.
We're gonna put this in the key of A. In the gear of A. Yeah.
Flavor of apples.
I introduced everybody except for the bass player. This is Mr. Hamilton, is it not? Norm Hamilton on the bass. Y'all give him a big hand. I think Mr. Hamilton is a very brave man to get up here with this bunch. What do y'all think?
Well, you know, nobody's properly introduced Bo Jameson tonight, so all right, this is Bo Jameson, one of the finest singers, songwriter, picker gals it is in this neck of the woods, and it's an honor to be up here playing with her and all the rest of y'all folks tonight. So thank you all very much. Y'all give her a hand.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Hey. I guess I'm noted for killing songs. We're going to do an old bluegrass one. Can't get away without... Whoa.
Sorry.
Can't get away without doing a bluegrass one. Besides, I wanted to hear Otis play his banjo there.
I don't know how to do on this. We'll try.
You're going to do fine on this, because all of my murdering songs are real fast, so... We like it to be a happy killing song. How about that? So that's why we've got the banjo on it. I asked my love
love to take a walk, just a little way. And as we walked, how I did talk all about our wedding day, and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. All right, Otis. I held a knife against his chest, as into my arms he pressed. He cried, my love, don't you murder me. I'm not prepared for eternity, and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. Kenny, you want to take it? I wandered home between 12 and 1. I cried, my God, what have I done? I've killed the only man I love. He would not come and marry me, and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio, down by the banks of the Ohio. Thank you. You gonna do us a banjo tune now? Is that what y'all said?
I'm gonna sing a bluegrass song so that I can do a banjo.
Oh, you gonna give her a try?
Well, here's the one up here doing it. Ollie, set up.
Yeah, I might have to.
You might even have to help him. That's you.
I'm nearly as slow as I do.
I don't think you can do it slow.
No? Yeah. It's a little impromptu, but I tell you what, I'm down for it. I know it's gonna.
I'll let you start. How speed you want.
No, you start it off. I've got a father on that one.
Well, I wish that I was on the top down in the Tennessee hills, after laying those flowers, just rolling on the top, hanging on the telephone bill. Once I had been at the top, that's where the other half had. Wild as a
they got bogged down.
I think you needed the capo on to get that high part there.
Yeah. Do they make a throat capo? Might help you.
No, they don't. No, that was all right, though. For impromptu, you know. It wasn't exactly a train wreck. I think it turned out all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a wreck. I might have derailed us a little there, you know.
I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to let these boys finish on out. And we're going to put her up in the key of A again, I think, guys. We got together on Tuesday and or Monday night, I guess it was, and went over a few things and did a practice on some of them that I was doing here. But most of the night I sat there and just listened to these guys and was just awed at all the old-timey stuff that they was doing, and it was just so good to hear them old songs again. And I don't know about the rest of you, but it makes me feel good to see young people like Patrick and John picking up the baton of the old-timey stuff.
And Kenny.
She was right the first time.
Kenny and I are the same age. We already know all them old songs by heart, don't we? We're trying to train up this younger generation. This one dates back to the 70s, I think. No, the 60s. I'm sorry. 60s. If y'all know the words, sing along. I may forget them, you know. Bob, you're not the only one that can forget words. I forget them too. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I thumbed my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana and was blowing soft while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. And feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. Then at night he kept me from the cold. Well, somewhere near Salina, Lord, I let him slip away. Looking for that home I hope he finds. I trade all of my tomorrows for just one yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. And feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. I just want to remind you that gas is awful high, and these old boys need to get all the way to another county. So if you have a few extra change in your pocket or a few extra of them folding things, y'all can put it up here on the table. Make them feel that they was appreciated. I know I'm glad they come out tonight. We're going to let them finish up. Y'all give them a hand.
How about Bo here?
Let's do my Texarkana.
Okay.
Baby, we haven't done that yet.
No. D. Start on a G chord.
No.
Well, she's my Texarkana baby. Do I love her, Lordy, Lord. A path that comes from Texas, miles from Arkansas. I'm twisted around her finger like a blue piece of string. Yet I'd be satisfied because she's such a precious thing. If she hauled off and she slapped me, I'd never feel the sting. Well, she's my Texarkana baby. Well, she's my Texarkana baby. Do I love her, Lordy, Lord. A bad pig comes from Texas, miles from Arkansas. I wanted to get married, but she said we had to wait because she's busy breaking hearts and practically every state. I guess we'll keep her waiting till she's broken 48. Oh, she's my Texarkana baby. She's my Texarkana baby. Do I love her, Lordy, Lord. A bad pig comes from Texas, miles from Arkansas. I guess I couldn't marry her, but she said we had to wait because she's busy breaking hearts and practically every state. I guess we'll keep her waiting till she's broken 48. Oh, she's my Texarkana baby. Well, she's my Texarkana baby.
There you go. More of your,
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much.
I asked Bo if she'd take care of getting y'all to come up, tonight, and I appreciate it. On behalf of the community center here in McKINNON, we appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'd like to have you come back sometime, like all the other groups we've had. I asked Bo to be a regular, so y'all can be a semi-regular in between your other shows. But had somebody ask me where y'all were from, so could you tell us where you're from?
Well,
And then you close out the night for the next 20 minutes or however long you're going to sing. But tell me. There you go.
Oh, here we go.
Tell us
It's
where you're
adjustable, huh? Well, basically Clarksville, but Patrick lives pretty close to Yellow Creek out here on Highway 13, and John's out on Highway 48 toward Dixon County, so we're spread out. We got a bass player that lives in Jackson, Tennessee. He got sinus infection, couldn't be here tonight. But we call ourselves Clarksvillians, but we're Middle Tennesseans.
Well, you finished the night, and like I said, on behalf of the McKINNON Community Center, we appreciate it.
Well,
And,
thanks. We appreciate it. We'll be back.
And see this fella standing right over here behind that camera? So got the funny looking grin. He's gonna have you all over the place, so.
all right.
So you might have to talk to him before you leave.
As long as we ain't just the rest of the section of the Stewart Houston Times, that's all right, you know.
So I just speaking from experience there, Patrick?
No, not at all. Let's do Folsom Prison Blues. This is a song that you may have never heard, but I highly doubt it. If not, you probably don't own the radio, so let's just see what we can do with it. Everybody else does it, but we're doing it too.
I hear that train coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. And when I was a baby, my mom told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Diamond cars, they're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. And well, I know I had it coming, I know I can be free. The people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Move it on a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Hey, thank you.
Y'all are better than San Quentin out there.
Much tamer looking too.
All right, boys.
San Quentin ain't no cakewalk.
Like Big River?
Yeah.
Well, we're on Johnny Cash kick. This is my favorite Johnny Cash song. It's called Big River.
Yeah. Both of y'all. Both of us. Yeah. We'll share it.
You're doing both.
Oh shoot.
Let's just do
okay.
We'll just do
Do what?
You'll have to tell me when.
Yeah. I taught that weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky, and the tears that I cried for that woman, they're gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally
Thank you.
Sorry about that silent interim there, but we're going to try a little Buck Owens California Bakersfield sound here, see what this works out like. I catch you later.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We're gonna make a film about a man who said no man. And all I gotta do is act naturally. I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might make $1 million, you can't never tell. Movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I know that you will plainly see biggest fool to ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. Movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. I'd hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I know that you will plainly see biggest fool to ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, all I gotta do is act naturally.
You could pass for California now, Frank.
I was just thinking that if you send $1 to Del Rio, Texas, we'll send you your genuine plastic Jesus to put on the dashboard of your car.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
How you gonna jump in and sing the harmonies with me somehow?
All right. I'll see what I can work out.
Keep going.
Hey.
Yeah. I hadn't done this in a while. Hope I remember the words. This thing wants to fall.
This show tonight brought to you by Signature Healthcare. They're in Arlington community over here in Tennessee. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any
Don't want to
information
break
you
anybody
need.
else's equipment.
Ace Hardware. They're Tennessee Ridge. Traditions First Bank in the Houston County Dirt Office.
She said if I ever deceive her, be gone before I could count 10. I guess that I did not believe her, 'cause look at the trouble I'm in. She's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. I've lost every right to be happy. When I lost the heaven I found, she said that she'd leave, and she left me before my first tear hit the ground. She's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. If I only knew where to find her, I clock of reminder. She's 1 second further from me. She's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. It's further on down the track.
That mic? I think so.
Let's do Shotgun Boogie.
Okay.
I think we can get that one line through there.
What's it?
No.
Oh, the original.
Let them know.
Kid D.
Shotgun Boogie.
Shotgun Boogie and the Kid D. A little partial to this song is the Ernest Tubb number. I'm like to do a little rabbit hunting myself, so when I heard this, no, this ain't Ernest Tubb. I'm sorry, it's Tennessee Ernie Ford.
We're not singing this
My
one.
apologies.
There we go, got some sound.
Who's got the first lead?
I got it.
You got it.
I got it. You got it? No, I got it.
You got it.
Okay, I got it.
We got it.
Somebody's
Okay,
got
we
it.
got it. We got it. It's okay, we got it.
Somebody jump in there. Well, there stands in corner with the barrel straight, looking out of the window and over the gate with a big fat rabbit dog jumping in the grass. Wait till they hear my old shotgun blast. Shotgun boogie, shotgun boogie. I just need one shot. Look out, little rabbit, tonight you'll be in the fight. Well, over on the ridge, you scaly bark, picker nuts so big you can see 'em in the dark. Big fat squirrels, they scratch and they divide. I'll be on that ridge before daylight with shotgun boogie. Shotgun boogie, just need one shot. Look out, little squirrel, tonight you'll be in the fight. Oh, Patrick. Well, I met a pretty gal, she was tall and thin. Well, I asked her what she had, said a box 410. Looked her up and down, said, boy, this is love. Headed for the brush, shoot a big fat dove. Shotgun boogie, shotgun boogie. But look out, big boy, she's mighty shy. Sat down on a log, took her on my lap, said, wait a minute, bud, you got to meet my pap. He got a 16 gauge, choked down like a rifle. Don't like a man that's gonna trifle. Shotgun boogie, shotgun boogie, you're all being so fine. Look out, big boy, he's loaded all the time. Come on, kid. Well, I went to meet a pap like a gentleman oughter. Said no brush hunter's gonna get my dog. He cocked back the hammer right on the spot. When the gun went off, I'll run the shot. Shotgun boogie, shotgun boogie. I wanted wedding bells. I'll be back, little gal, when your pappy runs out of shells. I'll be back, little gal, when your pappy runs out of shells.
Y'all didn't know we had a drummer up here, did you?
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see. What do we do now? How about in the jail?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Let's swap again.
Okay, we'll swap. Now, if y'all had a little too much cake to eat and you're sugar high, well, I guess I can. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Okay, yeah, true. All right, okay, I'm gonna try it again. If y'all are a little bit sugar high, and you get pulled over tonight and the cops think y'all are a little fidgety or whatever, this song might be dedicated to you, but I don't know. We're gonna get going. So just moral of the story is eat not a whole lot of cake at one serving, you know, just because you got a whole cake, you ain't got to eat it all at once. Let's see. Well, I had a friend named Rambling Bob. He used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the swellest guy in town. But I found out that gonna put you there, I swear to it.
One more. Don't be ashamed of your age. Huh? Don't be ashamed of your age.
You want to go bring the other one?
Yeah, that sounds good. Don't be ashamed of your age.
Oh,
Who does that?
it's me. What? Do what
I
now?
know you sing it.
Play this one for me, John.
Oh yeah, this one goes out to Bo. It's Bob Will's number called "Don't Be Ashamed of Your Age." I got in trouble because at practice the other night we were singing it and I made eye contact during that line. I got one of these "oh really" looks. So.
Bo, it ain't for you. They sing this for me.
We do, yeah. Don't be ashamed of your age. Don't let the youth get you down. Life ain't begun until you're 40-something. Well, that's when you really start to go to town. Don't wish that you were a lad. My boy, you've lost more gals than they've ever had. You graduated from that old center stage, so don't be ashamed of your age, my brother. Don't be ashamed of your age. Oh, listen, Mr. Smith and Mr. Brown. Don't let your age get you down. Well, that old gang you knew, hey, they still think of you as a rounder in your own hometown. Don't mind that gray in your hair. Just think of all the fun you've had putting it there in that old book of time. Boy, you never skipped a page. So don't be ashamed of your age, my brother. Don't be ashamed of your age. Thank you.
Well, thank you for letting us come picking and grinning and McKinnon. I had to say that one more time. That is fantastic.
And that was the ending.
Well, we're closing out here. McKinnon,
Let's
come
hear it for
say
Kenny
we'll
Vaughn
see
and the
y'all next
commentators,
month.
y'all. Come on, let them know you appreciate them tonight.
Thank you.
I know Bo will get a hold of Patrick or something, and we will come back. And just the kind of people we'd like playing this kind of music for. Thank you.
Thank you. That's your own call.
One summer day. That's the wrong song. That's the wrong chord. I've got to get the right chord here. I think maybe G. One summer day, in the month of May, a pearly bum hiking. That's the wrong chord. I can't find the right chord here. But I want to sing that one, because that's a good one. There it is. One summer day in the month of May, a burly bum came hiking. Down a shady lane he was looking for his liking. As
As he roamed along, he sang a song of the land of your honey, where a bum can stay for a many a day and he won't need any money. On the run came a farmer and his son to the hayfields they were bounding. Said the bum to the son, why don't you come to Big Rock Candy Mountain? So the very next day they stowed away and the milepost they kept counting. But they never arrived at the lemonade tide in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees by the soda water fountain, by the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh, in the Big Rock Candy Mountain, the cops have wooden legs, the bulldogs lay under teeth, and the limbs they lost for the age.
Thank you. I'll give you another yodeler. You don't like him yodeling songs?
T for Texas, T for Tennessee, T for Texas, T for Tennessee, T for Falmouth, the gal that made a wreck out of me. You live, I'm gonna buy me a shotgun, long as I'm tall. Gonna buy me a shotgun, as long as I am tall. I'm gonna shoot poor Thelma, just to see her jump and fall. I'm gonna buy me a pistol with a great long shiny barrel. Gonna buy me a pistol with a great long shiny barrel. I'm gonna shoot that rounder, the one that stole away my gal.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Good night.
Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you.
Hey, good love. I'll tell you what.
When the shopping, when
you never give your heart to anyone that's fool enough to fall. You don't feel love, you don't know real love. You're window shopping, that's all.
Thank you, folks.